I'm very sensitive to nicknames. I don't really like them, personally.
Okay.
A couple of people have tried to call me the honey badger.
What about tripod?
Does that mean you got a big penis?
Yes.
That's not me.
Brother.
Look, I smell something fishy, and I ain't talking about needing drama because Dana White, I'm starting to think he's purposely sabotaging the beautiful career of our GOAT Tom Aspinall because there's just a lot of things, a lot of little things. Little things. Maybe I'm being a bit schizo here, but I'm going to give you guys multiple examples. I'm going to show you guys multiple examples, and I'm going to start with this one.
Heavyweight division take the title away from him.
John Jones called us last night and retired. John Jones is officially retired. Tom Aspinall is the heavyweight champion of the UFC.
Remember, guys, that's how they announced that John Jones is no longer the champion. That's how they announced that Tom Aspinall is the new champion. Not through a nice press conference, not through a nice video package, not, on television or on freaking, Shannon Sharp's TV. I don't know. ESPN, First Take. Just late at night, or this might have been in the morning because this was UFC Baku. So I'm not sure the time zone here, but just randomly, post-press conference of a fight night. A pretty forgettable fight night. I mean, it was solid, but UFC Baku wasn't like the most memorable fight night. Just randomly. And he only said this because a reporter asked him about John Jones. The reporter was like, hey, what's going on with the heavyweight division? Like, is John Jones holding it back? And so he just randomly is like, oh, yeah, John Jones is retiring. Again, this is how they made Tom Aspinall the official undisputed champion. So this is just the first example. Or how about just a few weeks ago when he announced Tom Aspinall was going to face Cyril Gane at UFC 320, whatever the fuck. And this is also where he announced Ankalaev Pereira. So we'll actually start with this moment here where he's talking about Ankalaev.
Win streak in the UFC light heavyweight
and his win
division
streak
behind who? John Jones, the GOAT. Let the hate begin.
Still glazing John Jones for no reason. This was like a few weeks after John had retired. Still glazing him. Zero reason. Zero reason to glaze him. Right?
Pereira, former.
So we can skip ahead a bit,
on
obviously.
that card is Yuri Prohaska.
Blah, blah, blah.
And
right, here we go.
We can hang out with us. It's a badass week for combat sports.
And I didn't even mention, but like this is how he announces fights now. This is a whole side thing, but like this is how he announces fights now. You saw when he announced JDM Islam Makhachev, he just announced it on a potato. Just on a potato, on a private jet. I got shit to do, guys, but let's get to these fights. It's like an obligation for him. Like he's being forced to do it, like somebody behind the camera has got like a gun. Like, Dana, if you don't want to do this no more, you can get the fuck out, bro. You really could get out. We don't need you here no more. If you really don't want to do this. But
all right.
He's just sitting in a room, breathing heavy, all sweaty, reading from a shitty paper and on a potato camera.
Now, UFC 321, October 21st, October 25th, Etihad Arena in Abu Dhabi. Tom Aspinall will face Cyril Gane. Aspinall.
Tom Aspinall will face Cyril Gane. Like, he's just not even like, it's just nothing. Just nothing. And I know this is an old video, but I just want to show, like, this is how they announced Tom Aspinall. This is how they announced his first title defense. It should be like it should be a video package. The one man that John Jones retired because he didn't want to, or the one man that John Jones retired. He wishes the one man that John Jones retired to fight. You know what I'm trying to say? It should have been like that. A whole video package. You could have like Chael Sonnen yapping and, dude, Tom Aspinall is. You could have. No, but Anthony Smith, he gets to have big video packages, and Carlos Esparza, but we can't do no video packages for our champion, for our heavyweight champion, for his first title defense. This is what we get.
All his 15 wins, and all of them are by
Dana
finish.
just looking down, reading a piece of paper.
Number one ranked heavyweight.
Looking down, reading a piece. Look at his face. Look at this. This is absurd. This is absurd. I swear I'm losing my mind. This is absurd. Dude, I swear this is like worse than I remember. This is absurd, bruh. This is he's like he has dementia.
You can go to tickets go on sale this Friday. EtihadArena.ae.
Let's rewind.
Tom Aspinall will face Cyril Gahn.
It's like, oh yeah, and oh yeah, Tom Aspinall. Like, it's just he doesn't care. He doesn't care. And again, I know this is old, but I just wanted to bring it up for the sake of the video because it's so silly, man. It's just so silly that this is the way you announce Tom Aspinall. You know what? While we're here, we might as well actually look at the way he announced JDM Makhachev too.
I hear you. I'm busy. I got shit to do, everybody.
Like, what, you mean like your job? Yeah, I got shit to do, my job. That's what you have to do, Dana White. But he's on a private jet. Remember, he was late as well. Well, I don't know if he was late, but I think that's the latest like Dana has ever announced fights, ever. That has to be the latest I've ever seen Dana announce fights. We were waiting for hours and hours and hours. I think in the UK or in Europe, it was like 5 a.m. Like, late as shit, man. But he's on a private jet with the worst camera quality I've ever seen. Shit audio. Yeah, I got shit to do. What do you mean, your job, Dana? Your job? Looking around.
Great day.
He looks like he's being like, this looks like a lively cartel video where we're about to see him get like, you know what I mean? This just looks so like weird. Look at his face. This just has he been cloned? Have the area Hawani's finally got him? If you know. Has he? I don't know. Since they sold to TKO or since they, I don't know what it's. Since they joined with WWE, it's just like I think they might have cloned Dana and just he might be in a basement right now for all we know. Because I don't know who this guy is. Dana Black, Dana Brown, Dana Islam, Dana Indian. I don't know who this guy is, but this ain't my Dana White. But I got shit to do. Let's rewind that.
I hear you. I'm busy. I got shit to do, everybody.
Your job? That's your job. Your job is the shit to... It's just like... But yeah, so this is, again, a bit off topic, but you get the point, right? So Dana White is just absolutely like... Look at his face. He's just so, like, checked out. This is the way he chose to announce Tom Aspinall's first title defense. You saw earlier the way he chose to announce that Tom has officially been upgraded as the world heavyweight champion. Low effort slop. Just low effort slop. Imagine if me or No Bromo or Lucas Tracy or Bedtime or Horse Beef or even Kenny Okoye. Imagine if we were in Dana's position, how much better we do at promoting these fights. We wouldn't be making these silly stank faces on with 144 fucking frames. I don't even know, 144p. I don't know. You get my fucking point. Let's move on to the next thing, which is they announced that Tom Aspinall and Cyril Gahn are going to have a press conference in France. So yeah, as you can see here, there will be a UFC 321 press conference in Paris, France. Why? Like, again, this is a big conspiracy theorist. This whole video really is just me saying, does Dana secretly hate Tom? Does the UFC secretly hate Tom? And I don't even think they do. But this is another weird thing. Why would they do a press conference? Why would they put Tom Aspinall in Paris and not the other? Why would they not put Cyril Gahn in the UK? Why would they not do it the other way around? Why would Tom Aspinall, on his first title defense, after John Jones spent a year plus ducking him, now he has to go to Cyril Gahn's home? Cyril Gahn's freaking country? Now he has to go to the enemy territory. He's the champ. At least do one in the UK as well. But it seems like, from what I'm seeing in this tweet, just one in Paris. Why? For what? So random, man. Just so random. You could have done you couldn't have done a press conference in South Africa for DDP or these, like, oh my God. When you really think about it, right? That sounded kind of zesty. Oh my God. When you really think about it, all of these super fights we've had, Ilya Charles, you could have done a press conference in Spain and Brazil. Max and Ilya, Spain and fucking Hawaii. Sorry for you Hawaiians out there. Shouts to Spiff. You could have done, like, you get my point, right? All these fighters from all these different countries, but why for the Tom Aspinall fight do you conveniently choose to do a press conference in another country and it's in Paris, which is favoring Cyril Gahn? Do they want Cyril Gane to win? Are they trying to? I don't know, man. It's weird. It's just weird. It's just odd to me. It feels like a weird setup. I don't know, man. I know it sounds very conspiracy theorist. Again, I get it. But why? What has Cyril Gane done to deserve a press conference in his home fucking country? Maybe it ties into UFC Paris. Maybe. It probably does, to be honest. That's probably the reasoning why. The reason why. I get that. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't like this. I think it's a bit odd. It feels like a weird Tom Aspinall setup where, because you know he's probably going to get booed. It's actually, when you really think about it, it's such an anti-promotional look. Like an anti-promotional. You get my point. It's such a bad look. It's such an anti-promotional thing for Tom. Because you're going to have Tom Aspinall go into enemy territory. He's most likely going to get booed. Most definitely, I would say, going to get booed by Cyril Gane and his French fans. Like, who does this benefit other than Cyril Gane, who doesn't even deserve to be there? Dude just sits on his ass, gets free title shots, and films Paw Patrol. I don't know. I have a big issue with this, man. This is really odd to me. This is really like they're favoring Cyril Gane for zero reason. I don't get this one. And finally, the full card itself. Now, I'm not going to sit here and complain about this card because it is very good and it has some very sweet fights on it. Don't get me wrong. I mean, you got Iron Turtle, you got Mirzakhanov versus Rakic, like good fights. But you can't really deny this. We have seen way more stacked cards. We have seen bigger stars on. We just saw UFC freaking, was it Saudi Arabia? No, Abu Dhabi, the one that had RDR versus Whittaker. The co-main event was going to be Aaron Pico Evloev. The feature fight was Peter Yan, Marcus McGee. Then you had like Shara Magomedov, Bryce Mitchell. I'm not saying that's a better card. That's not what I'm saying. But it did have the name value. It did have the big contender fights. This is weird to me, man. Because you see they're stacking the MSG card. They're putting 2 super fights on it. JDM Islam, Zhang-Weili Shevchenko, Prates Leon Edwards. Then you see the card with the Alex Pereira one where it has Alex Pereira and Ankalaev. Co-main event Marab Sanhagen. Feature fight Yuri, like, right? But then this is like main event Tom Aspinall, Cyril Gane. Okay, good main event. Not a massive main event, not a massive fight. Co-main event Mackenzie Dern, Vernon Jandaroba. That's the co-main event of a pay-per-view in 2025. I get it's for a title. Cool, Mackenzie Dern has a fat, like, cool. We get it. I'm more of a Jandaroba guy. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Shout out to Jandaroba though. I will be rooting for her. But it's like, it's solid. I mean, is it though? It's really just, it's only solid because it's for the title. Like, how solid of a fight really is it? You know? Then the feature fight is Umar versus Mario Batista. That's a good fight, but like, that's kind of like the first fight on the card, not a feature fight, man. I'm not complaining it's a good card, but I am complaining at the same time because I'm seeing other cards that are around this card that are more stacked. Volkov Almeida, good fight, but, you know, it's just, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just odd. It's odd to me. You would think Tom Aspinall, Cyril Gane. You would think Tom Aspinall himself. You would think that is a main event. It's already not that big of a fight. I mean, it's a big fight. Tom Aspinall, his first title defense, but still. You would think they would try to bulk up the undercard of that, but no, let's bulk up the undercard of Alex Pereira or JDM Islam, but not this. And you know fighters want to fight in Abu Dhabi. You know, I don't know. Maybe the card isn't done yet, but I mean, it's like, what, a month away at this point? I don't know. Kind of confused by this one. I'm a little bit confused because I've seen them overly stack. Dude, like, just last year they did Ilya Holloway main event, co-main event Chimaev, Robert Whittaker. Just that right there is already like Ilya Holloway super fight, co-main event Robert Whittaker versus Khamzat Chimaev. That already kind of blows this out of the water. I'm sorry. So good card. It's a really good card. But comparatively to other cards they've done in this region, comparatively to other cards within the same time frame, like UFC 322 or like UFC 320, this ain't all that amazing. So Tom Aspinall, I'm not sure if there's a grand conspiracy. I'm not sure if they're trying to purposefully anti-promote Tom Aspinall. But that's my theory right now. I'm not really sure. It's just weird. It really feels like they're not trying with him. Do they hate him? I don't know. Does Dana hate him? Probably, because he indirectly kind of exposed John Jones for being a gay fraud. Anyways, let's get out of here. Like, comment, share, sub. I don't know what's going on with my hair. Time to get a haircut. So if you want to pay for my haircut, then become a member down below. I'm kidding. No, I'm not. Thank you guys so much. Love you guys. Peace.